What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Optimal EV. Today we're giving you a build guide and rundown on the 2023 Mini Cooper SE.
This might be one of the most interesting EVs that we have built out and giving you a rundown on, so let's jump into the build.
Okay, so here we are on the Mini Cooper website where you're going to see the first look of the SE with the PlayStation controller, the wheels. So.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a joystick. It's very unique. I definitely think, once this is parked on the side of the street, that it's attracting many eyes.
Yeah, has some nice little yellow trim on the side, on the mirror caps, and on the wheels. Something different.
Yep.
Right?
Starting MSRP of $34,225. It has a estimated range of 110 miles, which this might be the lowest range that we've reviewed on this channel.
It is.
And it also takes 36 minutes for a full charge
80%,
of that.
but still,
Right, but it's not
still
very...
a while.
Right. It's pretty long for a short range.
This is meant for, around town driving, someone who just doesn't go far. If you're in Europe, if you're in the United States, you live in a major city, it's definitely, a decent option.
Yep, 181 horsepower, and it says the 0 to 60 is 6.9 seconds. Honestly, I think that's roughly in the range of the EUV or the EV from Chevy.
Yep.
Definitely around that spot. 38,000 public charging locations and 100% mini driving excitement. So
Wow.
If that's something that drives you, then this is the car for you.
All right, so the first thing we have on the build is the Signature Trim 2.0 and the Iconic Trim 2.0. You have a little notification on the bottom here saying that some stuff is limited availability. So when you're ordering one, just make sure that you're getting all the options that you selected.
Yep, it's only about $2,500 for that upgrade, so we'll go over what that includes.
Yep, on the bottom here we have our features. You're going to see all of the standard features on the Signature, like active driving assistant, the panoramic moonroof, heated seats, choice of upholstery. So all things that you're going to see on almost every vehicle, especially EVs.
Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, that kind of stuff.
Sirius Radio for a year. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it does
Full
come
year.
also with a panoramic moonroof, which is pretty dope.
And then you'll see on the upgraded, it gets everything from the Signature, plus a lot of the amazing upgraded options that BMW and Mini have done, which is the heads-up display, the Harman Kardon sound system, the advanced real-time traffic control with parking assistant, and additional painted roof color options. A nice upgrade for $2,500.
Yeah.
Upgraded speakers, heads up. I mean, there's a lot of, definitely a lot of value in that package.
Yeah, I was going to say, in my book, that definitely qualifies as a pretty worth it type upgrade.
We are already at the $36,000 though for 110 mile range. It's pretty up there. Next, we're going to jump into our colors, which Mini has always been known to have incredible colors. Start off with our non-metallics. Usually, the red is more money, so good job, Mini. It's no cost option. Midnight Black, which looks pretty nice.
Yeah, they look sharp.
Another black. British Racing Green, which is a legendary color.
Yeah, I think that one is definitely the most eye-popping.
Yeah, I actually like the green. White Silver Metallic, Moonwalk Gray, and Island Blue Metallic. So, you have every option from red, blue, green, gray, black. All right, next we have our roof and mirrors, where you'll be able to change some of the colors on the mirror caps. For example, you'll make it yellow. You'll have the roof and body color to match the blue, the roof in white, the roof in black, a multi-zone roof, so it kind of changes colors on the top. That's something unique that I haven't seen anywhere.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. I feel like that's definitely something that you can't really get a good look at on the builder, but in person might be pretty awesome.
Yeah, it looks cool in the red too. And then multi-tone, not multi-zone, the white. So something interesting. You can definitely customize it pretty much exactly to your liking with all these color options. So I think I would go with the green, but the blue looks nice too.
Moving on to the wheels. We have a bunch of options here. There's only 2 for 16 inches. The rest are all 17-inch options. That being said, I think the second option for the 16 inches and then this, I feel like if you're going with the Mini and you're just really shouting that it's electric, you go with these wheels.
100%. Yeah, you go with the PlayStation wheels.
Yeah.
It's unique, has the yellow circle around it, but all the other wheel options do look pretty cool.
Yep. So that way, if you aren't, if you really are opposed to the PlayStation controller layout that Troy has mentioned, there's a lot of other options for you here as well.
Yeah. I like Minis with the black wheels. They always look really good.
Yeah.
Matches all the black trim when you put the mirror caps and everything.
Yeah, it's really sharp. And now moving on to the interior, we also have a decent amount of options in here.
Yeah, they give you a lot. Chesterfield leather, malt brown has been a famous one for Mini for a long time. I've seen it in a ton of vehicles with light trims on the outside, this color on the inside. Chesterfield satellite gray.
The seats themselves look really comfortable. I think they look really nice.
Yeah. Then we have our leather cross punch carbon black, which I actually like the quilted stitching a little more on the Chesterfield leather.
Yeah.
carbon black leather, which we had to make a change for. This is
Leather
flat
also
leather.
looks nice.
Yeah. And then Mini Yours Leather Lounge carbon black. So you have to get the leather. You're removing the leatherette.
And you'll notice that actually just changed the headrest.
You're actually getting the leatherette, yeah.
Yeah.
You got the little British headrest. I like that. I like how they do on the back taillights too. That's really cool.
Yeah, that always looks nice. Thoughts on the interior?
I think it's pretty awesome actually. It's pretty cool. It's definitely like fits that niche like mini market. Cool little circle screen on the top, ambient lighting, which you can change the colors of. The panoramic looks really nice with it. It's definitely a nice around town car that has really every option you need for a decent price.
So as we transition into the 360 rendered model here, it does kind of get a little distorted. It takes a little while to load, but eventually it does get to it. There's a lot of nice little mini memorabilia like this, the little British flag. I like the center console a lot. It does resemble, a classic Mini Cooper with the big circle dial in the middle, but it's a little electrified. It looks good.
Yeah, nice steering wheel too. You got the shifter here. It's a nice look. I think it's cute. You know?
Yeah, nice illumination on the inside as well.
Yeah, and just to give you another quick rundown, so that you have leatherette. So that would be either like Sensitech or Hextech or whatever you want to call it. And then you have the cloth mixed in with the leather. So this one we didn't click yet. See, a little bit slow with the lounging. That's interesting. It almost gives me like a Scottish, like Ireland,
a little bit.
Yeah. But it's definitely nice. And then we have the black pearl one as well.
That looks really good.
Yeah, definitely looks comfortable too.
Yep. So next we have surface. So this would be the interior surface of the dash and the center console.
Also known as trim.
All of these look pretty good. I really like the standard piano black as well as the aluminum and the silver.
That's crazy.
Yeah, these look pretty sharp.
The silver checkered, that's cool.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with any of these options.
No, the piano black for me, I definitely get way too many fingerprints on it. It's something that bothers me a lot. So, I probably wouldn't go with that one, but it's definitely a nice option.
Right. Next up, we have the transmission, which in an electric car, there's nothing you can really change about this. So I'm not quite sure why it's a build option, but hey, they included it.
Next, we have our packages where you're going to see you can add in your silver stripes, your white stripes, your black stripe. So really no other packages to add. I would definitely go with the black. And then we have an option for heated steering wheel, which is nice because certain areas you really don't need a heated steering wheel. So there's really no point of including it in the package.
I also like that two of the options here are free. So if you did want your headliner in anthracite, you can opt into that. And it does come with mini navigation by default.
Yep. And you can add in the roof rails for $250. What's nice is it doesn't seem like we're getting bombarded by any accessories. So we can't tell you that this is the time to not buy the accessories from the manufacturer and get them elsewhere. So then we go to our summary page where you'll see we have this nice blue with a white top, black stripes, black wheels, kind of just mixed and matched as we were going through the build. Brings us to a total of $38,450. You could really get this car up to like $40,000 with, if you got some extra trims, different rooftops. But, it's still under 40 for the most part. And gets you around town. It's a good EV. Probably going to lose its tax credit, though. Just saying. If you haven't seen that video, we actually just posted that. So go check out our new tax credit update.
All right, so that wraps up our build guide and rundown on the all-new 2023 Mini Cooper SE. I think the range is obviously the biggest drop in performance for this car. I think 110 miles really is not that far. So if you are obsessed with Mini and you really are looking for an EV, then maybe this is the car for you.
Definitely. And, obviously you do have, hopefully you have a charging station at your house if you were to buy something like this with this, such low range. But I was going to just bounce off that saying it's definitely for a very unique buyer who has the perfect situation. Either it's a, around town fun car or it's your daily driver for a very short commute. Mini definitely does a great job, has great handling. They have really cool options in them. So, if you want a cool color with some fun options, this is definitely the car for you. So if you have any questions or comments, just leave them down in the comment section below. Always like and subscribe, and we will see you in the future.